So when we're working the next section is going to be working with the complementary color. So I'm going to keep my blue-green, which I had from before, but now I'm going to also mix red-orange for this as well. And so I need my white, my black still, all those colors will still stay the same. And I'm gonna paint it similar to how I did the monochromatic, which means that I'm going to take and paint my sections of my panel. I can paint them just some straight colors first. So again, as I'm painting with that red-orange, just making sure I'm inside my lines as I'm working with it. So I can paint straight color. I can also take some of my white and mix a little bit of that in as well to create different tints, different shades. So obviously I would take my black and do the same thing with it. So as I'm mixing a color right now, just using my palette to add a little bit more color in. And then once I've done a couple of those, I'm gonna switch over now to working with my blue-green. So I need to wash my brush out. And now I'm gonna take my blue-green color and I'm gonna repeat this again, adding in some of that. So again, I can paint some straight color areas. I can take some of that and put it down, mix some white in. And once I finish with that, I can also come back and then start to work some shades in too. So again, I can kind of wash my brush out and take a little bit of black and create values that way now. So add some of that red-orange to the black. Again, it's gonna be pretty similar to our process for our monochromatic, but we're adding in now a second color. So as you're painting, you're gonna focus on adding in tints, shades, tones of your complement and also of your monochromatic until you fill up your panel. Make this a little bit lighter. And you can jump back and forth between your colors. You can work just one at a time. Again, the choice is yours in that sense. The key is once you fully finish the whole thing, you want to make sure that you trace over your black Sharpie lines again, because obviously when we paint over them, typically we don't see them very well. So I'm gonna try making a tone right now. So mix those two colors together. I did notice that for mixing the complement color, if you have to mix yours, you don't need a ton of it. I have probably made a little too much with mine, so you don't need a lot, but just make sure that you do have enough, obviously, because it'll be a lot harder to create your color again. We don't want to do that, so definitely make sure that you have enough of it as you're working. And you're working on panel number 1 when you do this. So we're not working on, obviously, our monochromatic one or number 3. We're working on number 1 with our panels. So again, that's what you're gonna do for the complementary section.